Man, we have a test today.
Did you study?
No, did you?
No, how are we going to study?
We need some help.
A lot.
What is this?
Serious say what? The skeletal system.
The skeletal system gives the body shape and makes movement possible. Also, it protects our organs and stores minerals and fats. There are two major parts of the skeletal system, axial and appendicular. The axial includes the skull, spine, ribs, and sternum. The skull protects the brain, the spine protects the trunk, the ribs and sternum protect the heart, and the lungs. The appendicular includes the appendages, which are the shoulders, arms, hips, and legs. The skeleton system is made of bones. The four basic bone shapes are long, which are your arms, legs, and fingers, short, which are your wrists and ankles, flat bones, which are your skull and sternum, and irregular, which are the bones of the spine. When bones connect, the area is called a joint. Movable joints are held together by ligaments. Ligaments make sure that joints don't go too far in one direction.
The foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, doing the skeleton dance. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the neck bone, doing the skeleton.
The circulatory system.
The circulatory system provides every cell of the body with the substances needed for survival. This system is made of the heart, blood, and blood vessels. The blood is the source of nutrient and waste transport for the body. This system also helps the body maintain a normal temperature. The heart pumps blood through the body through the blood vessels.
Blood enters the heart into the right atrium and then is pumped into the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, it goes to the pulmonary arteries, which go to the lungs. Oxygen is switched into the blood cells and pumps back into the heart through the left atrium. From the left atrium, it goes to the left ventricle and out to the body. Arteries carry blood away from the heart, while veins carry blood to the heart.
This is your heart,
These are the veins.
and the water is your blood. Loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up. The excretory system.
Without your excretory system, your body would be full of cellular waste products. The kidneys filter your blood and remove all cellular waste that the blood has collected. The wastes are collected and emptied through the ureter. Some metabolic processes in the body produce a waste called urea. The remaining wastes like salt, urea, and water form urine. Urine goes from the kidneys through the ureters, which are tubes of smooth muscles, into the urinary bladder, where the urine is stored. The urine exits the body through the urethra. If your kidneys fail, you will have to go to dialysis, which is an artificial way to filter your blood.
Go.
Oh no, I gotta go.
No. I feel much better.
The respiratory system.
The respiratory system brings oxygen into the body and CO2 out. Air enters the body through the mouth or nose and into the upper throat or pharynx. Air then travels down into the larynx or vocal box and through a long tube called the trachea. It then branches off into smaller tubes called bronchi, which lead to the lungs. The lungs contain a muscle called the diaphragm that contracts to inhale air, which creates more volume because air flows from high pressure to low pressure and exhales to relax to exhale.
Reproduce, they pass their genes to their children. You have about half of your father's genes and about half of your mother's genes.
The male reproductive system consists of the testes, vas deferens, urethra, and the penis. Sperm is made in the testes and travels through the vas deferens to the urethra and exits through the body through the penis. This is known as ejaculation. The female reproductive system consists of the ovaries, eggs, fallopian tubes, urethras, cervix, and vagina. Ovaries release eggs through the fallopian tube into the urethras. For fertilization to occur, a sperm cell has to enter the vagina through the cervix and find an egg cell. Fertilization is when a sperm cell penetrates an egg cell and starts the process of making a baby.
Hey, let's have a kid. Wait, come back! You left me! The integumentary system.
Your skin is the only thing between your internal organs and the rest of the world. The layers of skin are the epidermis, the dermis, and the subcutaneous tissue. The epidermis is as thick as a sheet of paper and is waterproof. This is also the layer that produces pigment. The dermis is right under the epidermis and contains blood vessels, hair follicles, sweat glands, and oil glands. Also, this layer has sensory neurons and make your skin tough. The last layer is the subcutaneous tissue that is a shock absorber and also helps insulate the body. This tissue also anchors the skin to the body. Integumentary. Go.
The bag is the skin, and inside we have blood carefully taken from Eric Kowacki. The skin protects you. Take a beating. But if you get cut, Eric, please. There you go.
The endocrine system.
The endocrine system helps the body respond to changes in the internal and external environment. It works with the nervous system to regulate nearly all of the body's activities. Hormones are substances that are made in one part of the body and cause changes in another part of the body. Endocrine glands are ductless glands that release hormones directly into the bloodstream or into the fluid around cells. The pituitary glands regulate other glands and growth. The thymus gland regulates the immune system. The adrenaline gland control the body's response to stress and emergencies, and the pancreas regulates blood glucose levels. Hormones act only on target cells. Target cells are cells to which a hormone is directed to produce an effect.
She loves me. 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 She loves me not.
Immune system.
To survive, the body must protect itself from infections. The body has both general and specific responses to prevent and fight infections. Disease-causing microorganisms and viruses are called pathogens. Mucous membranes are layers of epithelial tissue that produce a sticky, viscous fluid called mucus. Mucus covers many internal body structures and provides a barrier from pathogens. Cuts allow pathogens to slip through the mucus barrier. When this happens, your body automatically reacts and fights the infection by overheating the bacteria with a fever or trapping it with swelling. Antigens target foreign or non-self cells and attack them. There are many forms of white blood cells and they all consume pathogens. Hey, that looks like a nice body to infect. Let's go infect that. Yeah, pathogen! Woo! Let's go infect that. Yeah.
Yeah, white blood cells.
The nervous system.
Your nervous system is made up of billions of nerve cells. These cells transmit signals throughout your body and allow you to carry out all of your normal activities. The central nervous system, CNS, is the main control center of the body and contains the brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system, or PNS, contains specialized cells called sensory neurons and motor neurons. These cells are responsible for communicating between the CNS and the rest of your body. Sensory neurons send information from sense organs such as the skin to the CNS. Motor neurons send commands from the CNS to muscles and other organs such as glands. The brain is the body's main processing center. Thoughts, feelings, emotions.
Oh, it's hot! The digestive system.
The digestive system turns the foods that you eat into fuel for your body. The process of breaking down food into nutrients is called digestion. There are two types of digestion, chemical and mechanical. Mechanical digestion starts when you chew your food in the mouth and swallow it down your esophagus and into your stomach. It then gets broken down into smaller parts and goes into your small intestine. All along this process, enzymes like saliva and stomach acids, which are made of hydrochloric acid and pepsin, break down the food for nutrients. This is chemical digestion. The liver and pancreas act as a filter for the nutrients and only allow the needed nutrients to enter the body. These organs are very important for our health.
The muscular system.
Did you know that there are over 600 muscles in the human body? Muscles move blood through our veins, move food through our digestive system, and move the bones of our bodies. There are three types of muscles. Skeletal muscle is attached to your bones and are the only muscles you can control. Smooth muscle lines the walls of blood vessels, digestive system organs, the uterus, and the bladder. Cardiac muscle is found in the heart. The powerful rhythmic contractions of this muscle pump blood to all body tissues. Both smooth and cardiac muscles are involuntary muscles because you can't control them, while skeletal muscle is voluntary.
Spotter!